What's good, YouTube? David Sports Cards here, back in another video. Hope you're all doing well. I haven't had any major pickups since my Willie Mays autograph. I still have chills that I own that, and I look at it very often. So I appreciate all the kind words and love on that last video. And I was already looking at ways to come back and make another video, because I know it's been a little bit. And a package just arrived in my mailbox today without any warning from your friend and mine, Jake, over at Legends Never Die. Jake and I have a never-ending trade series, which this is the next installment of. If you haven't seen them, they're in the collaboration playlist on my channel. And essentially what a never-ending trade is we have a rough value amount, and back and forth we send each other stuff as we get it over time. There's no hard dates, there's no hard value amounts, just a range to think about, sending back and forth, and it's never ending. It just keeps kind of cycling back and forth, and it's a really cool thing that I love having with him. Jake has become like a brother to me, one of my true great friends in this hobby. We have the Cracking Cooperstown podcast together, which another episode will be dropping soon, and I thank Sammy and the Four Collectors guys for having us on their live stream last night to talk a little bit about the podcast and kind of give people that aren't as familiar a feel for that. But this never-ending trade series truly means the world to me, because it's a hobby friend thinking of me and sending me things. So let's dive right into this. I also have a few things that I've bought from Jake, one of which is right on top. So I figured those would be in this package. So while I decipher all of this painter's tape that Jake lovingly put on, just to let you guys know, for the Cracking Cooperstown podcast, if you're not familiar or didn't catch the live last night, Jake and I talk about Hall of Fame electing, candidacy, and collecting. And that video drops over on his channel at Legends Never Die, and the audio only is available on Spotify for those of you that are audio only podcast people. The episodes are usually about an hour. The first one was a lot longer, but we do have a lot of just amazing discourse back and forth about candidates. He's a smaller haul guy, I'm a bigger haul guy, and there is a lot to talk about when it comes to the Hall of Fame, especially when you're as deep in the weeds as Jake and I are. So I'm almost here with the package, but he's got another custom right on top, and we'll start with that. So Jake has amazing customs that were done by his friend, and oh man, so okay, so he started off saying he put an Ozzy Albies on the back, and this is from our podcast. He said, Simeon sucks, which he does not. He's one of the best players in the American League. Thank goodness I can help you add another Albies. And he signed it with the never-ending trade. So I appreciate these. I add them all to the YouTube PC. It's the same card, but it's different messages from different transactions we've had. The Ozzy Albies, I'll take it, I guess. But this is making up for it big time right here. He sent me a 63 Fleer Veda Pinson. I didn't have that one yet. Absolutely love this set. So hard to find them centered, and this one isn't the worst centering. Maybe not Dylan approved, but I'll take it. So that's really awesome. I love Veda Pinson. It looks like we have some Topps posters, which is exciting to me. Wonder who they are. Oh, man. You got me my birthday, buddy. Lou Brock. That's awesome. I get so nervous with these posters because they're paper thin, and I almost thought there that I damaged the Lou Brock, so I'm going to be even extra careful with this one, who I believe is the speedy Bert Campaneris of the Oakland, soon-to-be Sacramento Athletics. There you go. Those are awesome, Jake. I love the 70s house posters. I think that they're a lot more manageable than the 60s ones in terms of size. So very glad to have those. I did not have either of those players. He also sent me a 1953 Johnston cookie of Max Serkant. Really cool regional issue. I don't have any of these yet. The Matthews and Spawn in the set are a little expensive, so I haven't picked one up yet, but I'm glad to have a placeholder here from my Braves buddy letting one of these go. Appreciate that. And a little more blue tape in the way here. I really appreciate the way Jake packaged this, nonetheless. So we're going to put that aside. It looks like there's a couple more top posters, but I'm going to get to these first because I absolutely adore this set. The 1959 Fleer Ted Williams set. Every single card in the set obviously is the Splendid Splinter, and I have a handful of these, but I have nowhere near the whole set. 400th home run. Really cool image there. Oh man, that's funny. Oh dude, are you serious? Wow. This was my number one card I wanted from this set. I talked about it a few times, and Ted Williams, All-Star Game history in 1941, All-Star hero. Man. And you did me right, dude. I absolutely adore that card. And sandwiched between the two, which unfortunately got dropped on the ground, was another player that's better than Ozzie Albies, Steve Finley, who, if you guys listen to Cracking Cooperstown, you know why Steve Finley is in here. Jake, already incredibly generous. The fact that there's two more posters and the stuff that you gave me good deals on to buy from you just shows the kind of collector and friend that you are. I'm really excited to see who else these posters are. They really are mysteries when they're folded up. You have no idea who you're going to open up to. Okay. Cubs legend here. Mr. Ron Santo. Love that. We got one more poster that was a gift. Hint, hint, for one of my purchases from him. Oh, man. And he sent me a Reggie Smith, a guy who I believe in as a Hall of Fame candidate, Red Sox hero for the 67 Impossible Dream Team. Really awesome stuff, man. I appreciate you sending me those. I know that things like that aren't always the easiest to part with. So I did buy two things from Jake in the last, I don't even know, 4 or 5 months. And I got this for my 1965 top set. That's home run leaders with Killebrew, Boo Powell, and yes, Mickey Mantle. Jake gave me a very fair price on that. Added another mantle to the set. Still need the big mantle. and one other leader card that he is on. But overall, I am pretty happy with where I'm at with my 65 top set. I'm not going to get it done. I'm not going to rush to get it done very soon, but it is something that can get done in the near future, I think. So I'm excited about that nonetheless. Jake packaged this extremely well, so I apologize for not prepping this a little better, and you guys have to hear all these ripping sounds and see me kind of just putz around. I know it's not ideal, but I wanted to do this live and get the live reaction. Now, this poster is not from 1970. It is actually from 1972. Jake was at a show with our good buddy the Drew of Vintage Legacy, and he saw this at a dealer's table and worked out a deal where he was able to make a tiny bit of money, and I was able to add this for below eBay comps. So I was really thrilled that he thought of me, that he found this Yaz that I did not have. And as you can see, I mean, this is obviously not folded up, but the size difference between the 70s and the 72s and the late 60s ones, it's a big difference. So I need to get a frame for this bad boy. But absolutely awesome shot of Yaz. These 72s aren't the toughest poster issue, but they're not the easiest either. And I'm really thrilled to add this new Yastrzemski to my collection from a friend. So I'm sure if you're following this channel, you're already subscribed to Jake over at Legends Never Die. But if you're not, I will tag him in this video and the description below. Definitely check out his channel next week. A new episode of Cracking Cooperstown will be dropping for those of you that love the show or haven't gotten into it yet and want to see what it's all about. We'll be touching on a fun topic similar to our debut episode, but with updated opinions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this never-ending trade and pickups video from Jake. Truly great guy in the hobby. I'm blessed to call a friend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.